I would like to get your guys' opinion on this, as you guys are my chatters. Alright, so this person says, I swear Twitch viewers can never stop complaining about ads, LIMFO. If you run pre-rolls, they complain about pre-rolls. If there's a 30-second ad every 10 minutes, they complain. If you do what I do, which is run 3 minutes of ad once every hour on the hour, so then they get a full 57 minutes of uninterrupted stream, they still type 8 ads, a question point, a question mark, whatever. Like, dog, chill, you're getting free entertainment, so go ahead and do a set of squats, take a piss. It's not that bad. Secondary opinion, sub to my channel for only $5 a month and never see an ad here again. Real easy way out. Alright, what do y'all think? 3-minute ad is okay. Okay. Honestly, I think complaining about ads is dumb. Okay. First part was good, but then trying to plug his own channel is meh. I feel that too. I feel that. I think... So there's two things I want to talk about with you guys with this, right? There's two big things I kind of want to talk about with this one. The first one is the thing of ads itself, right? Whenever I have ads or take an ad break and things like that, right? I've always intentionally, most times, right? Sometimes I don't because I don't notice when the ad is about to happen. But most times I'll be like, chat, we're going to have an ad break or ad break soon. And I tell you guys, right? Just so I can kind of prevent this from happening. Because the big thing about ads, right, in a live stream is that it interrupts your live content, right? But if I'm not doing anything, then nothing in the live content is being interrupted. That's why I've always done that. Is so people are just like, okay, I'm not missing anything. If I watch a MeteorFalcon ad, it's just, I'm just watching the ad for a little bit, right? So that's what I'll say about the ads, right? I'll say it's kind of like both. I'm like playing the field for both because as a viewer, it's very annoying because you don't want to miss the content behind the ads. For the streamer, it seems like they've done some decent due diligence, right? Like, what is it? 3 for 1 hour isn't too bad. Right? And hearing this constantly probably can get really annoying depending on what type of person you are, right? Yo, no fracture, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I was just about to ask Chad if there's an ad so you can stop whatever you're doing so the character won't miss the content. I was about to ask Chad if there's an ad so that you can stop doing whatever you're doing so that the character... Yeah. That's pretty much what I do when ads happen. Is I tell chat there's an ad, I go use the bathroom, get some water, or whatever it is. But here is my bigger thing, right? So that was one problem with the ad stuff, but I feel like that's very simple to tackle. The second thing I actually want to talk about is this part right here, which I think is very interesting. It's something I noticed. It seems like you guys kind of passed by it because, obviously to talk about the whole topic, right? But I wanted to focus on this thing. Like Dog Chill, you're getting free entertainment. You guys have any thoughts about that part? It's rude to me, but I guess it could also be because of my culture. But I mean, they should be grateful for even having the viewer. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, I don't care about watching ads from time to time. I actually do have Twitch ad blocker in most of the streams I watch, and I do tend to end up with the sub that I'm in. Right. This is also true. Their community shouldn't complain about ads because the content is free. That's what kind of the energy I was getting, right? I don't know if that was their intention, but that was kind of the energy I was getting. So Twitch still runs less ads than TV. This is true. Very true. Very accurate statement. The viewers know there will be ads, and the content creator knows people will react poorly to them. Focus on your loyal and friendly followers. Fair. Very fair. The streamer is going out of their way, streaming for hours upon hours to provide entertainment for viewers. Without a subscription, it's completely free to the viewers. So I think I'm sort of fair of the streamer, but I never really complain about ads. Okay. I don't think people should say things like that because we're all here for the game and to enjoy each other's company. And I feel like to say it's free content for us to chill is kind of eh. I feel that. I'm picking it up. Streamers aren't paid by view count, and streamers aren't paid by view count, and I feel like a lot of people who get ads stick around. So, IDK, what point she's trying to make? I feel you. So he said, as far as I'm concerned, streaming is a business relationship with the viewer and streamer. That's fair. The streamer provides the content and the viewers help by watching, right? Which facilitates growth of the streamer, fair enough, and sometimes paying. Although the initial statement on the viewers having to shut up and deal with the ads is correct given the nature of the relationship, trying to somehow put yourself in the position of power in a relationship where you're more or less equal with the whole, I'm giving you free content doesn't really make sense, since the viewer is also providing you with free viewership. That's true. That's true. Okay. Although the initial statement of the viewers having to shut up and deal with the ads is correct, given the nature of the relationship, I wouldn't say that is correct. Uh, I think if there is a constant problem that's occurring, what is it? If there's an issue that's occurring, you should find the root of that problem. And if it's something reasonable that you as the streamer can kind of take care of or figure out a better solution, I definitely think you have to strive for that. Like I said, which is like treating an ad break like a legitimate break and like leaving so you're not missing, like the viewer isn't missing any content, right? Or at least minimum telling them when it's going to happen, right? So, you know, I don't think they should, I don't think the viewer should just kind of hold that. It's like, that's why I said in my tweet when I responded to whoever this was, I was like, something needs to happen. Like, what is the something? It depends on the streamer, but something needs to change. If something, right, if a problem keeps occurring again, something needs to change. Whatever that something is, like something needs to happen, something needs to change, something needs to be addressed. I feel like the community has the right to complain. They want to watch the streamer, but at times they can't and miss things. And without the community, the Twitch streamer wouldn't have anything really. Ooh. Yo, Blaze is spitting tonight. Hold on. Blaze has been spitting. I don't know. It's very interesting that no one seems to be on the viewer side about this. Those talking about, well, you get ad revenue. I'm not kidding. It's like $1 for 8-hour stream. But also, ads are good. Time to take a break. I never want people to feel pressured to sub to my channel. But ads on Twitch aren't new. Okay, interesting. Kind of like a middle one there. I have a command that links to an ad block. Don't feel right. Just finding within drop a sub, even though I probably should. So I said random conversation topic. The idea blank is free content, so people shouldn't complain about X, Y, or Z is weird to me. Streaming / VTubing is very competitive, and if there is a valid complaint, some action should be taken. If not, your viewers will get their quote-unquote free content somewhere else. That's kind of where I am, right? That's kind of where I am, is that if you're saying that people shouldn't be complaining about my ads because it's free content, it's like, guess what? All these people in your comments, guess what? They're all making free content. All the people that retweeted this, guess what? They're all making content. All the people on twitch.tv, they're all making free content. So I really hate, I actually unironically kind of really hate this take that you're getting free entertainment, because it doesn't mean anything. Like the way I said, well spoken. Oh, thank you. Like it doesn't mean anything, right? We're all in this rat race, right? We're all, well, I say we're, right? I mean me and like the other streamers, right? Me and the other streamers, we're all in this rat race to get all you guys to join us, to get all you guys to hang out with us, to sub to us, to view to us, for example, right? So it's just like saying it's free content. You shouldn't be complaining. It's like it being free isn't unique anymore, right? Like if the internet was new, right? And we were talking about old-timey back in the day where, like, TV was still a thing and, like, you know, the internet was new. Maybe this could be, like, a big point to make. It's not a big point to make anymore, though, because there's so much free entertainment that this doesn't set you apart. Like, if somebody is, like, and to take it back to the ad thing, right? If you have a legitimate complaint in your chat, right? Where people, like, let's say people are, and it's valid, right? Because I have to say, like, because some people talk about things in my chat that, like, MeteorFalcon, John Cena should be multiplied by 10,000. This is a complaint I have for this stream. And I'm just like, haha, okay, chat. And it's just like, I don't take that seriously because it's not a valid complaint. Viewers being annoyed by the amount of ad breaks there are, or the extent of ad breaks, or feeling like ad breaks are interrupting the stream, I think it's pretty valid. Mina says, maybe they're tired of the negativity that's complaining brings about in their streams, but it isn't worded in. You know what? And honestly, I do agree with you, Mina. And that's why I kind of said what I said, right? In the kind of beginning is the best way to tackle ads, right, on Twitch is to take a physical break. Like minimum, here's the thing. At minimum, you should tell your chat when ad breaks are happening, right? Because what if I'm in the middle of doing something and an ad comes out? I'm going to get pissed off as a viewer. And I do think the viewer has the right to be pissed off. Because just like the content that they're watching, which is live content, right? That's the best part about Twitch, is that it's live content. When that gets interrupted, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, and you want to complain. And I feel like, at least for me, right? I feel like you should be able to complain about that because it is a crappy thing. But how do you circumvent that, right? How do you circumvent that as the content creator, as the streamer? In my opinion, you circumvent that by hitting its root issue. What is the root issue with ads and an ad break? It interrupts the stream. Or ads on Twitch, let's say. What's the root issue with an ad break on Twitch? It interrupts the stream. What if there's no stream to be interrupted? What if there's what if I'm not even here doing anything, or like I'm AFK, or doing something kind of mindless and doesn't matter? Then it's just like, there you go, I hit the root cause. That's a good idea, the ad countdown. I kind of do that. I have a channel point redemption that says Meteor check the ad timer, and then I'll look at the ad timer and be like, okay, ads are in this amount of time. And then you guys know, right, ads are in this amount of time if you want to like use the bathroom, get a snack or whatever. It's just like, we actually physically take a break here. Because I wanted to circumvent, right? I wanted to circumvent the problem that an ad break creates, because it does create a problem. And at least for me, you know, again, I'm not here to like dog on this person, right? Because maybe it comes off a little bit just because the way I talk. Maybe it's kind of like I'm dogging on this person. I'm not. You know, at the end of the day, do what you want to do. Make your content how you want to make your content. I'm not here to judge that. You know, I'm just kind of here to talk about this topic, which I think is very interesting. But looking at these and some of the quote retweets, it feels very, oh, woe is me. Does that make sense? Like, I was reading some of the retweets. I didn't read all of them. It almost feels very, oh, woe is me, a streamer. I need these ads because of my stream, and no one should complain about this because I'm streaming all the time and playing all these video games. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. You viewer who just sits there and view it, you should just enjoy what I'm making and not complain at all. The thing at the end of the day, at least for me as like a streamer, right, is I want to appeal to you guys. Like this, like you should be able, right? Like I'm still providing the content, providing the entertainment or whatever or what have you, right? But you should still feel like you have a voice in my chat, right? Like I shouldn't be here sitting here like, oh, this is what we're doing all the time and you get like no input. Like, no, you guys have a hand. Honestly, I don't exactly have a certain place I stand. I can see why viewers can be annoyed with the ads that come out of nowhere during something interesting, but it's really only 3 or less minutes, and usually you can go back later and watch what happened. I agree. No, I definitely agree with everything you're saying. I think there is no one answer fits all. But I do think there are steps that can be made that can help both parties, right? A compromise. Like, what do you do in a relationship? Like, you're going to have problems in the friendship, relationship, whatever. And what do you do when both parties want something different? Compromise. That's all you do. You just compromise. It's just like, okay, I'll have this if you can have this kind of situation, right? Grappiest thing is loading into a stream and then boom, 8 ads. And that's valid. This is a valid complaint. This is a very, very valid complaint, and I think dismissing it with the... Because that was my problem, is that they dismissed it with the idea that the stream is free content. That was kind of my biggest issue with it. Because I think these are very, very valid complaints from a community, and just to suddenly dismiss it just because technically the stream is free content, it rubbed me the wrong... That rubbed me the wrong way. Ow. I think people just say it's free content and it's like get over it, that people is just giving entitlement. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I didn't like it, right? It had this sense of entitlement. It's like, we as streamers are not entitled to viewers. I'm not entitled to any of your guys' viewership. I am blessed, right? I am blessed that people enjoy my content and watch the stuff that I make, right? Because, you know, again, like I said, do you know how many freaking Genshin streamers there are? The fact there are 22 people here right now and instead of you 22 being like dispersed throughout other streamers in the Genshin category, I'm legitimately blessed to have that, right? But it's just like, you know, to a certain degree, you guys are my boss, right? To a certain degree, you guys are my boss. That if I do something that you guys don't like, you know what might happen? Boss leaves, you know? You guys go. You guys have control over how successful I am. If I had a problem with something you guys were doing, let's say somebody was complaining that I'm always playing Genshin, right? If I was having a problem and if it was bothering me that somebody, like a couple people in chat always complain like, you're still playing Genshin? Why you only play Genshin? Why you always only play Genshin? And over and over and over and over again, right? It would be very weird of me if I just kind of, without like if the first thing that I did, and I'm not saying the person who did that, this is the first thing that they did, I'm just giving a scenario here. If the first thing that I did was like go to Twitter and be like, I hate it, but my Twitch chat, blah 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 blah, right? Like I don't really like that. I honestly don't really like that, because it's just like, if I'm having a problem with you guys, if I'm having a, what is it? If I'm having a problem with my Twitch chat, I would want to address it, right? I would want to address it with you guys. I would literally say like, alright guys, I see you guys all complaining about them playing too much Genshin, and I understand that it can be a lot of really frustrating for you guys, but it's a game it's a game I enjoy a lot. I like to play it a lot. It's kind of my bread and butter, and that's why I'm going to keep playing it. If you guys keep complaining about it, I may have to time you out, and I may have to even ban you. So this is kind of your warning. Maybe even put it in the rules or whatever, right? You know, I would pretty much address the situation with the people I have the problem with, and then, like, you know, emotional damage. And then maybe you could also talk about it on Twitter, just kind of as a discussion topic. But like, you know, I wouldn't just like immediately go there and just do that. Not to say that person did. I don't know if the person did. I don't know that person. Anything about them. I don't care what you post make. I just want to make friends and enjoy talking with others. If you had a problem with me, I would change how I act so I continue to make friends. So the problem with me, speak up. Yeah, and again, we should both, me and you guys, we should both be able to come together and make compromises if we need to. If there's like a problem. If there's a problem you guys see, you know, I would assume that you guys talk about it and communicate with me, and we would come to a compromise. If there's a problem I have with you guys, I would come to you guys and approach it, and we would talk about it, you know, try to get to a compromise. Like, that I think is the best strategy. What you owe must one day be paid. As we do that, I'm about to play some ads because I need to go up and use the bathroom. And this is how you do it, chat. I tell you, oh hey look, I have to play ads because the timer says ads start in 3 minutes. Wait, hold on. Okay, the timer says ad starts in 3 minutes, and I've already hit the snooze button 3 times, so I can't, you know, I can't delay the ads any longer. So I'm just gonna play it now, take a little bathroom break, and then I'll be right back.